Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it.
Oh, can you hear me now? I could not hear my introduction, but can you hear me now? I unmuted myself. I was muted. Can you hear me? Okay. Uh, all right. Anyway, what in the world? Hello, my name is Elisa. You have tuned into Put a Pin in It Conversations with Elisa, where I am Elisa. Yeah. All right, so I have a guest tonight, and I cannot wait to have a conversation with her. But before we do that, we always do trending pins. And had I thought about tonight was the NBA draft, I probably would have pushed because I'm into that. I already saw that the Wizards got that boy that said he wasn't going to work out with anybody. They got him. So we're not gonna when she comes on, we're gonna have our great conversation. I know the Spurs pick is 20. I'm probably not gonna be able to see it because it started at 8 and she's not coming on to 8:30. But anyway, before all of that happened, Giannis is going to the Miami Heat, and they gave the Milwaukee Bucks everybody Jacquez. Um, they gave them everybody. I don't understand how is this gonna work. It's just gonna be um Giannis and Bam. They gave them Hero. They gave them Jacquez. They gave them some picks. I don't understand like what is going on. I don't get it. Anyway, so tonight this is the order of service for the NBA draft. You got the Washington Wizards. They got the first pick. Utah Jazz, Memphis Grizzlies, Chicago Bulls, LA Clippers. They're all going in this order. Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings, Atlanta Hawks got number 9. Okay, that's good. Dallas Mavericks. No, Atlanta Hawks got number 8. Dallas Mavericks got number 9. Milwaukee Bucks have number 10. So maybe that's why they don't really need no picks. They got all they need. Miami Heat got a number 13. The Bulls got another, but my team, the Spurs, all the way number 20. So I hope we get somebody. They said they was gonna try to get this 7-2 guy. So hopefully we get him. Moving right along. FIFA is here. If you have not been watching FIFA, the World Cup for football is what they call it. If you have not been watching it, it has been great. I want to go to a match, but the way those prices are set up for them tickets, I just can't see myself paying that much money to be in the nosebleeds when I could pay that much money to be floor on the floor at a dream game. And I'm more into basketball than I am soccer. So it would be a cultural experience if I would go, but Atlanta has made it so that even if you don't go to the game, they have great watch parties. They have the FIFA Fan Fest that you can go to. I'm going to try and go get me a bracelet from Bank of America. They have this thing where you have to wait in line and you can pick whatever charms you want. A lot of people said that they haven't been able to do it now because everybody know about it. Of course, somebody went live and talked about it, and then now everybody want to do it. And now the ones that want to do it can't do it because the secret is out now. So, but tomorrow I think Haiti is playing Morocco, and they're going to have a parade that I'm probably going to try to go see. They're gonna have food trucks and all that kind of stuff. So Atlanta right now, they're saying in the US has been the greatest host for the FIFA Cup so far. I think so too. When I went out there, it was good. All right. Carmelo Anthony. He has a new representation. Without going into a lot, I felt like his sentence was a bit steep. Meaning that I don't think that he's not going to serve any time. But you're saying a first offender, when they showed that he was defending himself, um, somebody did push him and he did react. All of those things and the testimonies of the brother, they keep switching. I think Ben Crump and his crew is going to make sure that the sentence is appropriate. I don't think he's not going to serve any time because somebody's life was lost, but the amount of time I believe will be significantly reduced. So for that, we say thank God that our people have come together to make this happen for Carmelo Anthony. I'm sorry. All right. Next, we have Tigger. All right, I don't know if y'all heard about Tigger, but Tigger, wife, ex-wife, whichever one it was, she went live showing that she didn't say anything, but she was beat up pretty bad, and she was like, whatever. She put that up and she took it down. The next day, Tigger didn't go to work. When Tigger didn't go to work, I said, "Oh boy, here we go. Here it come." Even if it's not true, I said, "Here we go." I said, here we go. Because she they said she did this to her first husband. He got arrested. But I'm not for certain about all of that. All I know is Tigger got arrested. Um, and people are saying that they did an investigation before they arrested him. So now it's gonna be, hold on, y'all. I'm talking back and forth. All right. So now it's gonna be a matter of, you know, what the deal is gonna be. And I hate this. Listen, I am tired for anybody for that matter. But I'm really tired of our black men being put in these situations. What do I mean? Um, I'm not going to give any names, but there was an incident that happened when I was at camp, and I don't. And it was a little girl. That was a not a girl, but that was not a little girl, but it was an altercation between a female and two three males. Of course, the female hit the two males, and because they are males, typically females feel like, okay, the man is not going to hit us back, right? Not saying this is Tigger. This is just something I want to get off my chest. This is just something I want to talk about. I'm not saying that this is correlated, none whatsoever. I just want to talk to y'all about this, and y'all talk back to me. And so she slapped one. Then she left out the room, and then one of the little boys said, "Oh, I'm just glad she's not. I'm glad she's gone now." So she came back in the room, and they told her who said it, and she slapped that boy. Then she commenced to like wanting to drop kick the other boy, all in the same sequence, right? So she left, and the guy said, "Well, can you leave my room?" She's like, "No, I'm not gonna leave your room." What? He's like, "Could you please leave my room?" She was like, "No, whatever." Then he said, "Could respectfully," I started using this after that. He said, "Respectfully, could you effing leave my room?" And so she finally left, and when she left, she brought some more people back with her to cause more trouble. So I was like, so when I had to come there to, de-escalate the situation, whatever, it was already de-escalated when I got there. So when I finally get there, I let them talk. Thing about kids, you let them talk. Everybody's gonna want to say their piece. When we're adults, when I say, okay, you tell me what happened, we usually don't repeat the same thing over and over again, but that's what they do. They got to say whatever they say. Everybody's saying the same thing, but they're adding little things on to let me know, okay, this is the whole thing that happened. I had already came to a conclusion of what was going to happen, but I was just listening. And then the the girl that was causing all the hoopla, she was like, I was just playing, I didn't mean it, and all this kind of stuff. Trying to say what she think I want to hear. Correct? So I'm listening to her, and I said, listen, I said, you better be glad that these parents raise good boys. I said, because if you was in Pompano, where I was at Blanche Ely or whatever like that, them boys probably would have drug you up and down this hallway and wouldn't have thought 2 seconds about it. Because if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. But she was like, "Oh yeah, I no 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 no." And I said, and furthermore, why would you put them in this situation to where you're hitting them because you know they're not going to hit you back. And I don't think that's cool. Like, why would you do that? Then if they would have hit you back, then we have that's what I'm thinking about. You know, the Carmelo Anthony. Then you got Tigger. Then when they do not Tigger, because if he really hit her like that, then yes, he needs to go to jail. But I'm talking about you having somebody retaliate, and then you're gonna play the victim in the end, and then they are gonna get in more trouble because one, they're a man, and two, they're a black man. And so, and after that, she was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. You're whatever." And so it was a lot. And looking at all these situations, it just reminded me of, sometimes we just got to be accountable for what um we do. And I hope and I pray that Tigger didn't do this, but if he did do it, he deserves it. And I mean that with everything within me. He does. All right. I told you guys that I was gonna watch Don't Trust the Girls Upstairs. I did. Remy Ma, you did amazing. I didn't expect for the ending to be like it was, but it was great. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Oh man. I could not believe it at all. Anyway, um, it was really good. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. Next, I watched The Polygamist when I was on my leisure. Y'all, The Polygamist is crazy. I I cannot put into words how crazy it was. I watched it with my mouth open like this. All of the scenarios and all. I'm not gonna go into it because I want you to see it. If you are going to watch it. Now, one thing about it though, it is an African movie, and so the mouths don't add up. The mouths don't look, like it's supposed to look. But I was really listening. I wasn't really looking at their mouths like that, but I could tell that the voice and the mouth was off at times when I did look at it, but it didn't matter because that stuff was so juicy. I couldn't even believe it. I could not believe it. I don't see you. Kena, I see you saying you here, but I don't see you on in the background. Let me put the link in here so you can click the link. Let me see. Where is that? Mm, I'm coming, y'all. My guest is on. Let me put her the link in. Let me put the link. Let me find it. Then you can just click on it. Hold on. Let me find it. There's 225 of y'all in here. Let me see where you at. Where the link? Where you at? Let me copy. Give me 2 seconds. I'm having a brain freeze. All right. Let me go find it. It is right here. Control copy. Why I got this $10 discount on here? All right, here we go. All right, Kena, click that link that I just put in on YouTube, and you should pop up on my in my thing. Let me see. I'm gonna do it myself and see if it go on there. Yeah, I just did it for me. So if you click on that link, you should be able to go to my what you call it in the background. But anyway, so if you guys ever go to the watch Polygamous and watch the what is it called? What you call don't trust the girls upstairs. Y'all let me know and let me know if y'all like it. All right, my guest is in the background now. Um I introduced her as my niece. She is my niece. Even though Rita and I are not married anymore, they still call me Aunt Lisa. And that is because we are when I tell you I've known these people all my life, I have known them all my life. And Kina has always stuck out to me. And I am so glad that she agreed to do this interview. I promise y'all are going to enjoy it. This is going to be a great interview because she's when I say you need to pick her brain, that's what you need to do. So if you have any questions, I need you to go ahead and start putting them in the chat about being an entrepreneur and all those things. She's not just an entrepreneur, she's a mother of three children. One just graduated. My Sir Jaden is who I call. I'm gonna give him a round of applause. Tell him I shot him out. That's my boy. I love all her children. They are so unique in all their ways. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring up Miss Kenna Parks.
Hey everybody.
So
How
we
are
can,
you doing, Aunt Lisa?
are you talking?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's see if you can hear
uh,
me.
I
Can
can't
you hear
hear.
me a little bit better now?
I can't hear.
Let's
Hold on. Let
see.
me see if I can just take off my. Let me see if I just use. Let me just use the MacBook.
How about now?
I cannot. Can you say something else? Why I can't hear
I'll
you?
use my phone. Let's see if this works.
Let me ask everybody. Can y'all hear her? Say something, Keena.
Hey everybody.
Can y'all hear? Okay, great. Your uncle said he can hear.
I about to
All
say
right.
we're having some technical difficulties.
Ah man, it's been I don't know what's going on. I think my phone tried to connect and it messed me up. And I thought I could go on, but I think I need to go back and do some more stuff. All right, so let's do it.
Okay.
Usually I do rapid fire questions, okay?
Oh God.
Okay, so this is what I need you got to say it quick. Don't be like your uncle. He be trying to go no just quickly, okay?
Okay.
Early riser or night owl?
Night owl.
Beach day or mountain hike?
Beach day.
Um, favorite family dinner chaos?
Wait.
Right, what's your go-to recipe? Is it when everybody cooks or all that kind of stuff like that? What's your favorite family dinner? Forget the chaos part.
It's definitely gonna have to be when we have our grandma, like we're at grandma's house, and it's like everybody's there, all the aunties, cousins. It's a lot going on, so maybe chaos.
Okay. One superhero power you wish you had.
Teleport.
Teleport.
Teleportation for sure. Gas
Okay,
is high.
why
Gas
you
is
choose
high.
that?
I'm sorry.
Why you choose teleporting?
Because, you know, I will say, being a businesswoman, you know how it is. I feel
Mhm.
like you need to be in like 9 different places.
Yeah.
And then being a mom too. And so, you got to pick somebody up from this game. This is going on at the shop. This is going on here at Fort Bragg, whatever, as a military wife. It's just like all the time. I just wish I can be boom, boom, boom. I'm there.
Okay, that
The-
makes sense.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my first question. Okay. As a business owner and mother of three, what strategies do you use to balance your time between your boutique and your family?
Most importantly, I would say delegation.
Mm,
um, that comes with being the boss. A lot of people
uh,
don't like to delegate because they feel that it's being bossy. But if you are not being bossy and trying to have some sort of structure, and able to use people in your, structure, you can't do it all. And so if you want things to run smooth, you got to rely on people. It takes a team. So that, with having a strong support system, for sure.
And so you said you're a military wife. She is a military wife. That for years was away from a support system. So
Yes.
tell us how, when you moved to, which one it was first? Hawaii?
The very first duty station was Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Oh, you was away a long time.
Yeah,
How many years
I
was you away?
first I would say 2000 right at 2010. That's when we went to, in the middle. We just got married November 2010. Then 2011 is when we went to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. So,
Mhm.
a lot of people think because it's North Carolina and you're right there to Tennessee, and it's not that far, but it's still far when you're country and you're used to just a
They
one
don't
stoplight town.
travel. No, no, because I
It
no,
it freaked
no.
me
I
out.
think people just now start to get on airplanes, but
Right. Like, it was unheard of to be on an airplane at the time. So going through the mountains, and I was terrified of that. My
mm,
first time seeing the mountains that big and all that stuff like that. So, I mean, it was scary. I'm not even gonna lie. But I will say, not having a support system, you learn you better hurry up and get one.
right. So were you a part of like the FRG and stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
You
for
were.
sure. The FRG agency that they create on post is kind of funny because every unit is different, right?
Mm,
If you're like with the support brigade, with the people that's supportive, or the people that are left behind, or the people that are at the front lines or whatever. So, wives have this like hierarchy of importance or whatever in their mind. And mind you, they didn't serve not a lick a day. But it's like, because they're alongside their soldier, that it's like, it's seen as like, you're very important if your husband is this or that or whatever. So for me, my husband was nothing when we first got in, right? So we're at
mm,
the bottom, and there's a lot of people at the bottom. And so I love that. It was great. It was a great and humble experience for me, because I realized, like, we're all young, we're fresh out from, from being home, and everybody there was just like how we were, just young, just got married, didn't know what to expect out of life yet. So it was just truly like a humble beginning.
that's good.
Yeah.
So so have you? Because I know me,
Mhm.
since I've been in, I still keep in contact with people that they keep in contact with me. Put it that way, they
Yeah.
keep in contact with me because I'm horrible at it, but they keep in contact with me, and I
It's
love when I hear from my old soldiers and all. I love it, and it's just a knit of family that you find away from family,
Right, exactly.
and
Those
and
experiences taught me a lot about my resilience. It
mm,
tested my faith. It
mhm.
tested my perseverance, because I want to give up and go back home. And having those other soldiers' wives there saying, like, "Don't go back home. It's just us. Like, I'll help keep your kid if you got to do hair." And so that's what I mean. It truly was a support system for me, because I had went to a lot of people don't know that, like, right after high school, went to East Carolina University for a little bit. I just went for a year, but while I was there, I got pregnant Halloween night. So you can
Mhm.
imagine your first semester in college, you find out you're pregnant. You're like, what? You know, what am I gonna do? So I went to Maryland. I went to hair and makeup school, John Casablanca modeling school, and in Raleigh. And at the same time, I was trying to pick up like being extras and stuff in the movies in DC. So I started driving because I was like, hey, it's just 5 hours, won't be that bad. And doing that is when I was like, I want to go to hair and makeup school. So I went hair and makeup school up there, and then from there, the rest is it. That's when I came back home. We did a courthouse wedding, a marriage. We hurried up and got married, and then he was like, you know what? I'm getting us out of here, and I was like, all right, I'm going with you. He's like, duh, of course. I mean, that's why we get married. We get married at 19 and 21, So
Right.
whatever. So we just did it, and it was nothing but God, because I'm telling you, I didn't have anything. We barely had $35 to get the marriage certificate.
Oh my
And you
goodness.
remember it was so funny because Uncle Larry had just like shared the other day the picture of our wedding that was in a community center in the gym, and so like I work in the wedding industry as a bridal shop owner, and all the women are like, oh, where'd you get married? How was your wedding? And I'm like, girl, I didn't have $40.
But it's a good story to
It
have.
is. It's a great story. And it's a sucky story, but it's great because people need to know that, like, the stuff you see on IG and like on YouTube and all these places, like, it's fake. Like, these people don't understand. And then some people really have a struggle, like a struggle and success story. And that is my story, like coming from nothing. And which my childhood trauma and the things I've
Right.
overcome. So having a support system in the military has been amazing. I don't know where I would have been today, because oftentimes those girls was like, I watch Jaden, like I watch Carmen for you while you do hair, and I was bartering like, hey, I'll keep your kids if can I do a balayage, can I do some highlights if you keep my kid while I go to class, because at the same time I was trying to finish my bachelor's degree.
Mhm.
So I'm telling you, like, I have some ride or die military friends that
That's
to this day we're still friends. Like, I will still catch a flight for those girls.
left Kentucky, then y'all went where?
After Kentucky, then we went to Hawaii, because
Hawaii.
he was in when I was finishing up my bachelor's degree that senior year. He was in Afghanistan, and they gave him the option to re-enlist.
Mhm.
And that's when he was like, hey, since we're over here and they're giving us seafood and steak, what are you going to choose? And I'm like, I'm choosing Italy. What do you mean? And he's like, that's not an option. These are your three options. It's like Hawaii. And he started naming other places. I didn't even hear the other places.
You just heard Hawaii.
What do you mean? Duh, Hawaii. Like, get off the phone with me. So he hung up the phone. He called me right back. We got it, babe. You couldn't tell me anything. I was like, Operation Get Skinny. Get skinny. That's all I heard.
So Hawaii is it in Hawaii where you started like booming your business, your hair
Yes.
business?
So Hawaii was, I would say, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to say that Kentucky gave me the blueprint, because Kentucky, I was able to, figure out like how on God, I don't even see a lot of African Americans over here. Like, how am I going to get my clients, right? So I had to think out the box. Well, at the time, that's when Craigslist was still popping,
Mhm.
right? So I was just like, what can I do? And God just spoke to me so clear as day. Like, girl, you're always thrifting. You're always finding stuff for the kids and stuff off Craigslist. Go to Craigslist ads. And I'm like, okay. Created one off Microsoft Word, which is crazy now because we got Canva and AI and all these tools that'll just do it like that. It took me forever to do this stupid little flyer because it's like a church program. You're just putting dot, dot, dot,
Uh-huh.
$25. Haircut, dot, 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 dot. 15. Like, it took me forever to make this stupid little flyer. Posted it on Craigslist, and girl, that was it. It was it. I was booked that weekend. I had to call up my military friend across the street. Hey,
Mhm.
and she's Puerto Rican. I was like, can you watch my two kids? I gotta bust these heads down, literally. And just that weekend, I think I made like $400 or $500, and my eyes got big because I mean, I was doing all kind of odd end jobs, waitressing, all kind of things, trying to make ends meet. So I was just like, wait a minute, if I really take this seriously, you trying to tell me I can make this type of money? And I was just starting out. But I
Mhm.
realized I needed a lot of growth in between there of like learning people, learning how to listen to what your customers want. Little
Right.
things that you
Right.
feel there's just like duh moments, but it's not like that. It doesn't come that easy for people when you haven't had uh, an upbringing that helped you in those areas. I guess that's the best way to say that.
Right.
So I was just like, that's not conducive to what I'm used to. I'm used to, you don't want this, get up on my chair. Ah. Can't be like that. You can't be that. You gotta be professional. So yeah, I would say it's helped me a lot though, you know. Like
That's
that
good.
right there. That was it. Kentucky. Right there. And then it taught me like, okay, when I get boots on the ground in Hawaii, turn up a notch. Destination weddings. Like I was thinking big.
Mhm.
And that's when I was like, and then Facebook came around and Instagram 2012. So I got Instagram and that was it. I just
Wow.
started posting. I started doing YouTubes and tutorials, makeup tutorials, stuff like that. Got my following up and the rest is history. But that's really what happened.
Wow. So when did Glamour Society come in play?
Glamour Society came in place because I've always been a pageant girl, as being
Mm,
a church girl, can sing. And so I said, well, beauty and pageants, I spent so much money doing hair and makeup for myself. And I
mhm.
was just thinking, like, how can I just make this like a beauty powerhouse? Like, how can I make it where everything's underneath one umbrella? And so I was like, babe, I want to be too glam to give a damn. Like, that's the first thing I said. And he was just like, I was like, you want a glam house? I was like, literally. And at the time, Sierra, I don't know, from Glam Shop in Atlanta, was a
Uh-huh.
big icon for me because we were watching like Love and Hip Hop at the time.
Yep.
And I was being ratchet at the time. I was in my young 20s. And I'm just like, I want a pink house and I want it glam. And I just want everything that you can get done there between hair, makeup, whatever, even outfit, like just like a beauty supply. My
Right.
husband's looking at me like, okay. He's like, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great on the side, but you're very smart. Like, get a salary job like me. And I'm just not like a person that wants to just settle. That's
Right.
just the best way to say it.
Right.
And so I was just like, but I can do that too. Like I can do my side thing and I could, go to school and or whatever. And so I did. I did both, but I don't know why. But you always want to have that backing, like just in
Right.
case, right? Like 'cause you
Right.
just never know when like the rug pulls up. I mean, look at the freaking economy, right? You don't know when the rug is gonna like be pulled up
Right.
underneath you. So I was just like, I gotta have my degree just in case, just in case, just in case. But I just, you know me, I was wearing makeup at like 12. Like I love makeup and I love hair and I love all the things. I mean, I'm a fifth generation hairstylist. Like
Mhm.
even Grandma Ida did, my great great grandmother did hair. So it's like it's in me. We got blessed hands. That's what I always said.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I could do it all. Like, and so just experimenting. Hawaii gave me the basis of like trying it because nobody knew me. I was like, I'm off the mainland. I'm in an
Mm,
island, 44-mile radius place. Like, what's the worst that can happen? And
right.
so I was like, F it. It's just like, I'm just going to post all the time. I'm going to post everything. I don't know why I thought like that because now I'm like constantly archiving and deleting things. But, it works because, bad news travels fast, good news travels
Yeah.
slow. So I don't know.
Yeah.
When you're a wreck and you're trying to get followers, you don't care.
So
You're
have you
showing.
had a bad experience that I want to hear it? Have you had a bad experience that
So
just
you
that
want the tea.
I want the tea? Let me tell because I can't believe it. You're so perfect and so cute.
What? Perfect.
That's the niece I'm looking. That's my niece. That's my niecey poo. But have you had an experience where I want to hear it. What happened? Somebody
Insert
trying to fight you?
insert big gulp. Yes. I have literally had times where a girl just want to turn around and just bop 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 like um when a
Are you
person don't want to
serious?
pay you.
Oh,
If you've spent 3 to 4 hours doing someone's hair, you're like, what you mean you're not gonna pay me? Blank, blank, blank. Like, so it's like uncomfortable situations. And then
right.
like, I love our people. I love my
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But you better deliver and some.
Right.
And sometimes you cannot be on your A game that day. You can have your own things. You cannot feel well. And I have a hormone disease, and so
Mhm.
I battle with health issues at times. And so like some days are just not it. And really, you just do not need to service people when you're in the service industry. Those
Okay.
days, you need to take a day off.
Take a
But
day
you
off.
can be so money hungry. You can be so into I got to get that bag that you forget to take a day off, and you're overworked, right? You're tired, you're overstimulated, and all it takes is one bad client, and you're like, I'm done. Like I'm
So
about
is
to
that
fight you.
all hairdressers are off on Mondays?
No,
Every hairdresser I know is off on Monday.
no. Okay, so I will say because my bridal shop is closed on Mondays. I
So
hate, I hate to even say that because after you just said that, but really Monday is that day that's like I feel like I must say first across all genres and all work industries, I feel like everybody should have Monday off because like you need a day for
wow.
dentistry appointments, eye appointments, like grocery shop, like all the things, right? It should not be a day that you have to like shove all that stuff in with everything else you got going on. Like I
Yeah.
feel like we're overstimulated as a people, but I digress with that. But I do feel that Mondays are important because like you need to clean your towels, you need to go through and deep clean like all of your utensils and things
Okay.
you use for your clients in between. How many sew-ins have you seen people clean their needles? Like, you
Okay.
know, people
Right.
are nasty. Like you can do a sew-in and get blood on your hand, or there's so many things, like if you have your salon shop license, you got to worry about all kind of things.
I'm gonna have to
For
ask I'm gonna have to ask my hairstylist next time. Do you sterilize your needles before you? Cause I didn't even think about it. That is true. Cause she poked me a lot sometimes when she's
right.
on my
So
hair.
how many people did she poke before you? You know what I mean? Like,
Now you making me a germaphobe now. I'm like,
no,
you
but I
right.
mean, I don't know. Like for me, that's why I say it is important that you go to hair school. It is important that whatever profession, whatever you're trying to do, you need to get the training, the proper so you can know the proper protocol. And that way you're untouchable. You
Right.
can have insurance behind you in case something happened. You're not liable. You have So I think that everyone should go to school. I'll say that because I do have a lot of kids that are probably watching because I teach business right now. So I know a lot of my students are probably like, well, I'm just going to get to the bag. I'm just going to do a trade. Cool. You can do a trade and be successful, but you do need to go to school because you just never know. Like,
That
look at
is
me
true.
now.
'Cause Zaria, she went to school, but now it's a matter of now she's saying she want to go back. She went to hair school. Now she's saying she want to go back to school for
Yeah.
business so
Right.
that she can learn how to run her own business.
I totally agree 100% because for me, it helped to create my vision properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because like you have a vision and you just see the big one. Like I said, I saw this big glam spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like how do I get to, leasing? How do I know about triple net or all this stuff that may come at me and permits and all this stuff? You don't want to get caught with your pants down. So for me, I feel that it was very imperative that I went to business school.
Mm-hmm.
That networking there, I know how to go to these events and get in with the chamber of commerce and local organizations to help your business flourish, so for me, it was a win-win.
That's good, Kena. Y'all, like
I
your
just
mama just said, she said, you are beautiful and smart. Yes,
thank
she is. Listen, so what's the name of your business in Rayford, North Carolina?
Yes. So you remember we had Glamo Lush, which is
Right.
still my hairline. I still make wigs. I ship them all out. Look us up on YouTube, Glamo Lush.
I will. Do you sell the crochet hair? The
Yeah,
human?
I do. So in my store, I have a bridal suite, and in that bridal suite is where I do the hair, makeup, all the magic, right? So people essentially can come in, they can buy the actual hair products. So from our edge control that I created about 10 years ago, our hair wax sticks, all
Wait a
the
minute. Wait. You created edge control?
yes. So that's why I'm working on trying to figure out how to get it on Amazon. We just got approved for our Amazon store, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so
Yeah,
as
I'm in the dark.
I'm always working,
Hold
Auntie.
on,
You know
I'm
this.
in the dark. Wait a minute, hold up, back
Yes.
up, because I support. And I did not know that you had your own edge control. I didn't know that you had
Yes.
what you said. What was the other thing was?
Yeah, we have a hair wax stick, so whenever you're trying to lay it,
But see, I ain't never. If I could wear my wigs like you wear yours, I would. I can't.
you need a Glamo wig,
I'm
girl.
a weave. I'm a weave woman.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like for me, I like to get. We're busy. We got to get up and go. We don't need a lot going on.
I can't do wigs.
But a lot of my military clients all over, like I said, that has helped me being a military spouse. Is that every time we move, they still connecting with me because of the internet. It's a blessing, and they can
And you
still
know,
order.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah.
what I experienced in Louisiana, there were no hairstylists that do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, that
And
happens
that's
everywhere.
when I
You'd be
went
surprised.
natural.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I have people that are in like Minnesota, the Missouri, all these places,
Right.
Sweden. I've had clients. I ship out wigs everywhere, and that has helped with my cash flow. That's helped
Mhm.
when someone doesn't want a bridal gown, when someone doesn't want to get a military ball gown. Well, they're always going to want the hair done.
Yeah.
So, all my businesses together is underneath Glamo Lush LLC, but Glamo
Mhm.
Society, which is in Rayford, is I saw a need in the community where I saw like people had nowhere to get something to get. I call it getting spiffy. You know what I mean? So like going to church, any type of out. Our tagline is from out to after party. So I saw where they're having to go all the way, travel 30 minutes either to Fayetteville or going 30 minutes to Southern Pines. And
Right.
so I was just like, look, every time my kids have an awards banquet or every time Ron has to do something for a military thing because he's getting up there now, I can't rely on Amazon Prime because we're in the country. So,
Because it don't be right when it get there.
yeah, and
It
I'm
don't
like,
be
I can't.
right.
It's not reliable for me. I'm like, so how can I help women, right? Like, feel confident, lead them into the bridal store if there's no formal wear. So I was just like, you know what? Glamour Society is a society that we have everything from owl to after party. We got you from head to toe. And so I get your hair, yep, get your hair right, get your shoes, everything, your accessories. We got earrings, we got everything. And it's been great because people are able to see like you can wear many hats, but when you open your brick and mortar, you have to be very strategic in what you offer in your brick and mortar so that when one area is failing, you got something else to back you up.
Mm, that is
Mhm.
good. Somebody need to write that down. When you open your brick and mortar, you have to have all types, what you say, businesses inside of that one. When one
Mhm.
is lacking, the other one picks it up.
Mhm.
You're so smart. That I've never heard. So is that why like barbershops and braiding and all those are merging together now?
They
Because
are because people don't want to worry about like where's their next place they got to go get it done at. And then you worry about time constraints. Now everybody wants a deposit before you get there and all these things, right? And
yeah,
so when you're just able to say, "Hey, you can come here, you can get your dress, you can also get it altered because we have alterations team. You can also get your hair done. You can also, you can get your, everything you need makeup done, whatever. When you're able to keep saying we got that, we got that, we got that, people are just like, I'm not going anywhere else. And that's you have to be a problem solve type of like mentality in your mind. Like,
right.
what problem are you solving for your customers so that they're not going out to find it? And when you do that, you don't have to always find your customers; they're finding you. And
They
so
will.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to do right now in my business is deal with like setting systems in place so that when I can't do it, who else can do the hair and makeup? So I'm hiring, I'm looking for the right people. Um, people out in the community and stuff.
down there.
You said what?
I need to send Zaria down there to work with you.
Yes, yes, we do.
You
Exactly.
need to go work
I
with
want
your.
another location. Don't worry.
Hey,
So
what you
yeah,
have right now would go crazy in Atlanta. I'm
yeah,
telling, would go because they have everything, but not in one place.
one place. Yeah.
Not in one place. No.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people like us in in the beauty industry as well when it comes to bridal. When I went to a couple of bridal seminars and all these webinars and stuff, I'm usually the only melanated person there, and it can be very it can be daunting. It can make you feel like, wait, this isn't a space for me.
Mhm.
Um, it just feels kind of scary, But what I've learned is that you make your space, right? And you create your space and you take up space and explain your passion for helping others, and God will just grow all of that with just that. But you got to focus on having that confidence. You got to be a person in community that people see as not a person that's like, I got it all, like I don't need you. No, I need you guys to shop local. I need you to
Yeah.
support, and keep the money flowing in our industry and in our business. And so that's why I wouldn't mind having one in Atlanta, because there's lots of melanated people there, but they probably haven't been to a black bridal shop.
There isn't one here.
Yeah.
I'm
It,
telling you right now, there isn't a bridal shop that I've ever been to that has everything in one place.
yeah.
Never. So
Yeah.
that is something that, you know, I hope that well, can you patent it? I don't know. But I hope it's something that, well,
Yeah.
they got to be smart enough to do it. So even if somebody tried to copy you, they probably couldn't, because
Yeah.
it's a passion that you have and a vision that you have, and you
Yeah.
have all the resources within yourself alone to do it.
Yeah,
And so,
for me, owning the salons, that helped me a lot, because
yeah.
I was able to understand people, time management, delegation. Because you can imagine being 20 years, 26 years old, and you have 10 people working underneath you in Seattle. I was just like, what?
Hmm.
People look at you as like, you're too young. You're not gonna tell me what to do, but you're the owner. People coming in, they're like, hey, I want to speak to the owner. You're like, I am the owner. No, I want to speak to the owner. You're just like, what? What does the owner look like? So then I would like try to like not wear braids. I'll be like, well, maybe I need to like, look older. Like
So you change your appearance for people to take you more seriously.
every level requires a change.
Mm. You hear that, young people? You have every level you have to change. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're going to like different not countries, but different areas of the United States, because Hawaii, then Washington State is different. And
Yeah.
now that you're back in North Carolina, which is home for you,
Right.
but
You don't
the
see me with my colored hair anymore. You don't see me. It's just certain levels you're realizing there's different devils, and you're realizing that they're requiring more of you.
yeah. And
And
on top of all of this, you all, she's an educator
yeah,
in the school system.
yeah, I
And
teach
so,
business and finance and marketing at the local high school. It's the only high school in the county, which is why I was just like, how can I make this work? How can I collab and have community involvement in my business so
mhm.
that the youth understands my passion for helping others, but also like the need was there. I saw the demand, and I was just like, how can I make this work? And I was like, well, every high school has a homecoming, every high school has a prom.
See?
And I was like, I can market to the young women, support local families, create opportunities by offering jobs. Got it. And so I just went with it.
Give back, and then they give back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That is awesome. I'm so proud. I really
Thank you
am.
so much.
I am so proud. But I always told you that I was proud of you. This is
Yes,
not
you have
something this
always
is
believed in me.
that I'm just saying online. I've always told Kina and to her family, she was like, should I go home? I said no.
Because I looked at you as my mentor. Like I looked at you, you're a mom. I was like, I trust you. I mean, I knew you weren't a military spouse, but I knew you were active duty. And I was just like, well, if I'm going to listen to anybody advice, I need to listen to someone who actually knows the road that
Was it
I'm
the right
on.
advice? Was it the right advice?
Huh?
Was it the right advice?
I do feel that it was the best and right advice, because you always tell me to trust God's timing.
Yeah. And I think now that you've had all of those experiences, you're back home, and now, it's just, I'm just glad that everything is first. I need it September the 17th. I'm gonna need your services. I'm gonna be there for a gala.
Ooh.
Yes. So
Yeah, we
I'm
got to get you all together, ma'am.
gonna get
I
glammed
love
up.
to tell my students I'm your fairy grandmother.
And I know they love the fact that you are into fashion like that.
They
Listen,
do.
when I go to school, I always have on my talking piece are my sneakers. I always have on some type of designer sneaker. And I do that for them.
For the kids.
Yes, I
The
don't.
kids are your motivation.
I would rather
Like,
walk around in some hokers,
well,
but
sweetheart, we all know it's not the pay.
and that's what they said. They said, "Son, done. You got to be balling. You get so I make sure I have snacks. I'm talking about good snacks, and I keep
Yeah.
them locked up in a
The kids are like, I said, look, I know y'all talking kids, but we can make this work. I said, let's create a school store. So this year, I won Teacher of the Year because I created a school store. The
You want
school,
teacher of the year already?
yes, this year I won Teacher of the Year. And
Wow.
and honestly, I asked the kids, I said, what do y'all think it is? They're like, I'm not gonna hold you, Miss Parks. It gotta be because you created the book mart. There's like they're like for you to be DECA advisor in the business stuff, man. Like we were starving. I'm like, they hate the school lunch, like they freaking hate it. And then the parents are talking about, like when I see them at Walmart, they're like, oh, there go Miss Park getting her re-up. Yeah, yeah. And then the teachers, they're hungry too. So
Yeah,
I'm the snack queen. Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy. So everybody knows me as the person that's the school store, like or
I have
whatever. But
all the snacks.
I'm always getting all these opportunities to do other jobs, and I'm so scared to leave because now I've made an impact in the community, and I'm just always worried, like, God, is it my time or is it not? Like, this is my fourth year teaching, and I was like,
It's been
I'm,
4 years already.
yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, and I'm like, no wonder people be like, oh yeah, I did it for 20 years
Guys,
because it just keeps going. Because
time
like
flies. I,
yeah, I
I
don't
did
sleep in. I'm not a person that sleep in. Like I go like 1,000 all the time.
right, right.
So like to get up and go to work, it's nothing for me because I do that in my business. Like I'm just a get up and goer person anyway, a doer or whatever. So,
So
but yeah,
what time your business open? You go
like
right to your business right after school?
yeah, like so I have 7 people that work for me, and
Okay.
so currently like during the day we don't open till 12. We're 12 to 6, and we're a niche store. You don't want to be open 7 to 7.
Right, right, right,
And then you don't want to be open on Mondays because, like, who's going to go and want to be in the mood to try on clothes on a Monday? Like, you
right.
have to think about stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so, primarily, people are going to want to work the weekend. I mean, they're going to want to go out and shop and stuff on the weekends, which is cool. But that's when I have my weekend because I work Monday through Friday.
Right,
So I was like, I have to have a team. But then you
right.
think about I got to pay the team. So you got to make enough money, revenue, to keep it going at all times. Every dollar counts, every single dollar. And I didn't, I learned that over the years. I used to just be so frivolous with my money. No, not
Okay.
anymore. All the foreigns are gone. All the bags are sold on Pinterest and what's it
Kingdom
called?
for real.
Poshmark. I have only like 3 bags that I've kept, and everything else is gone. My mom can attest to that. So like I'm very smart with my money now, and I love that for me because younger me, I wish I
Oh,
could just go back because I'm like,
you.
anyway.
I am so your girls do have they picked do they are they into the bags and stuff or they're not?
No, my girls are more into quality, which is more expensive than what you think. Like most girls are thinking about the name.
Mhm.
My girls feel the texture. They feel the fabric.
Are you serious?
Yes. They have learned
So they probably
quality over quantity.
shop at Banana Republic or someone like that.
Right.
I love
Exactly. They're into when I wear my Patagonia sweater at school, the kids are like, okay, Miss Parks, I see you with the Patagucci. And I'm like, Pata who? They're like, we can see that. I'm like, oh. And I realized something. I didn't realize I was starting to wear stuff like all from Dick's and like all the stuff. Like back in the day, I never would have wore a North Face that's $198. It's a jacket. Like it's the same as like back then, like a Rockaware jacket from City Trends, maybe 22.99, and I'm
right,
over here with $198 jacket, and it's doing the same thing. It's just crazy. But the quality, and you realize you had it for 7 years, and you're like, see,
right,
that's why I bought the
right,
$198 jacket because the
right.
one from City Trends got a hole in it in
Yep,
2 days.
yep, that's
So
true.
it's things like that. Like I'm teaching my kids about being patient and actually get something that's worthwhile, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
like
how do you
quality.
feel about you have a son that is going to college?
Honestly, it freaks me out. because it's not him, it's the world. Like the world is nuts.
He's such a good kid.
He's a great kid, very smart, very intelligent, but I'm worried about street smart because I didn't raise him like that. So I'm
Right.
worried. I'm worried a little bit.
At least you honest. You right.
My kids are Seattleans. Like that's the best way to say that. So I'm just kind of like, oh God. But I'm telling them, look, you're responsible. You control you. Things don't feel right. Come home. Like, I'm constantly just making
Uh-huh.
them understand that when something don't feel right, go off that intuition. That's God.
Right.
Like, because
Right.
I'm not gonna be there. Like,
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
He's gonna
But
be
just better have some time management, some faith.
he's gonna be all right.
Yeah. How are you when your kids like went off?
They didn't. Zari Zari went to hair school and Zoe go to school up the street. Zoe did not want to live in a dorm, so she was like, "I'm staying. I'm just gonna drive to school." I was like,
Oh,
"What? Where is my empty nesting?"
that's hilarious. They said you are the empty nest.
They. So if I want to do, I have to go off and go on my vacation on my own because they here. Them girls is
Uh,
here.
I understand. I feel like that might be my younger, my baby, my youngest, Camille. I feel like she's not going far. Like I feel like she's gonna own Glamo and be right there. Like
Camille,
she's
I can see she loves it.
she's a pageant girl by nature. I thought Carmen would be that because she did like 50 some pageants, but no. Carmen's like, I'm done. I'm sports.
Yeah,
She's sports
Carmen
like
is
you. Sports, gonna be an engineer in some sort, like that's her. Can put anything, do anything with her hands. Okay. I will say
mm,
that. But my youngest is me hands down, like the creative. Okay. I don't see her doing anything else. So I feel like the way she draws fashion, I'm just like, yeah, I need to
oh,
find a fashion school for you. She's going to be good with that stuff as well. So I'm like, I think that's going to be my little person that runs the Glamos. But I want multiple locations. I literally want a location right now in Charlotte. If I could, the Charlotte or the water.
Charlotte
Like,
would be nice.
yeah,
Charlotte would be nice.
Charlotte or
Lenora
the
Lassiter says she met you at Hope Chamber
who?
earlier this. Lenora Dawson Lassiter.
Oh, Miss Lassiter.
Mhm.
Yes. I was at the chamber, what's it called? There was a small business thing that she was speaking at. Phenomenal speaker, by the way. You
She
might need
is.
to you actually need to you need to
She
message
did.
her.
I know her and her sister.
Yeah. Awesome. When I tell you I was just so intrigued at even after I was still sitting there talking.
They preachers. You know that? They preachers. Preachers can talk. You hear me? No, that's why I met them. I met them at their parents' church. There are some good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
but yeah, I so all in all, everything worked together for the good.
Yeah.
You was away for a long time now. You back home.
Mhm.
And I love that. I love that. I can tell every time we have like a family gathering and you come
Mhm.
home, I can tell the joy in your face. It's like,
Yes.
oh my God. I'm so
I'm
glad to be home.
I'm telling you, because when you're little and you're from like a little place with one stoplight, just a Hardee's, you're like, I gotta get out of here. You're dreaming big. You're thinking about like, I mean, we're '90s kids, so we're the first to see on TV the MTV Cribs and all this stuff. And you're like, well, how do I get that? Because no one's telling me the secret patty formula.
Right. We just went
And
to
so
church.
you just try it and thank God for being, with the military because I don't know where I would have been, but it gave me the courage to try and keep
Right.
trying and believe in myself. I wish I believed in myself sooner,
Yeah.
because I probably would have embarked on a different journey earlier, but it is what it is. I mean, I thank God for overcoming.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say that,
Yeah.
you know. But I think it's important to make sure that you just keep on keeping on, like finding those people that can help build you, and those networking, all these conferences and stuff I'm going to all the time. That's what
Mhm.
I'm doing. Even though when I come home, I'm loving it, but home is not really telling people to come by from me. And I'm
Right.
just like, where y'all at? But then you think they don't want to drive hour and a half, 2 hours to you. So, they do it because they love you, but not all the time.
Right.
So the biggest thing they can do is literally share on Facebook, like stuff, comment. Like people don't understand that the algorithm is literally is us versus us
Right.
in our space. Like our competitors are always watching our pages, but that's it.
So you're
So
saying that the best thing anybody can do for you is to share your content.
yeah, any entrepreneur,
Share it.
you have to comment, like something. Like you have to repost. Like even if you're a person that's like, I don't want to put a comment, that takes too much time. Cool. You can what it takes 1 second to just hit that.
You ain't gotta love, just click
You
it.
ain't even gotta love me. It's the fact that you acknowledged that I was here. Like that's what that thumbs up says to me. Like I really didn't know what you posted, but good job. And that's all
Right.
that matters for me. But if you want to take it a step further, yeah, repost to your daggone story on Instagram story
Mm,
or wherever that you feel that people will see it the most. But it's just like knowing that somebody's watching you all the time. So it's just like it helps when you got family behind you saying like, you got this, keep going, don't give up. Like, but when you hear crickets, you're just like,
I
just
feel so bad.
you're questioning things like,
You know that I am a supporter, and I feel so. I don't know. I
pe-
must. You know, I
people.
go through bouts of. If I'll be honest, I do go through bouts of depression because
I
of
think
my.
I do too.
And
Don't feel bad.
so it had to be in the because now that I'm here, you've been here for 4 years, and I ain't been to your house yet. That is so unlike me. It's so unlike me, is it not? I would have been
It is unlike you though.
now, but
But you do when you're coming home. Think about it. Like we're having a central location meeting for
mm,
everybody. And like who wants to go, to drive another 2 hours? Like I don't look at it that way because being military, like who wants to drive, literally take a flight somewhere and then you're telling me I got to go get a rental car and come find you? Like, bro, no. To me, it makes more sense to just meet at one place. So I don't look at it that way, you know?
true.
But everybody's different. Like some people look at it as like, you're right up the road. No, actually, you're 1 hour and 47 minutes away. You're not up the road, sweetheart. I'm actually close to South Carolina border. So
You are.
I need you to just like my post, comment, subscribe, something like. I just need you to share, like, even if you don't think it's cute, this dress, just like
Right.
put some color hearts there. Something. I don't know what to.
So with all the stuff that you have going on, how do you prioritize your self-care? Like,
Well, let me tell you right now, it's like a non-negotiable. That's why.
okay,
Because I'm in the beauty industry. You have to exude beauty.
right. Can't
Like
be tired.
people don't want to talk to you if you're like all like like you better get some coffee. Like what do you need? You need whatever you need, girl. Whatever's gonna boost your confidence and your glow. Like you're not gonna be able to sell anybody anything if you can't sell yourself.
It's so true.
You're not gonna be. Have you seen those people in the mall? Like I always tell my students, the
Yeah,
kiosk,
people.
and they're just like, "Hey, will you come over here and try this?" You're just like, "Girl, bye." You don't. The energy is like you
I
don't even want to sell that. You don't want to smell that.
feel
Like I don't want to. No. Versus when a person's all adamant and they're beautiful and they're like, "Hi, would you like to that?" It's hard to turn them down because they're so energetic and so like
like,
happy and like you feel like a negative Nancy to be like, "No, move." It's like a yes or no thing, and so that's how I am with when I put on my face for the day. It's like a 5 minute. I tell every woman, find your 5 minute, get up, and this is me. And
mhm,
so that's what I do. You know, if it's a wig that's glued already, perfect. Clusters last a week. Like find your 5 minute thing, concealer, and go. And it just makes you look like you're always perfect, which is what people think. But it's not. It's just your best version of 5 minutes. What can you do? If you get that down pat in the summer, so that's going to be your homework, ladies who are listening.
okay.
Your 5 minutes
Find your
glam.
5 minute what?
Glam. Your
Glam.
glam look. Yeah,
Okay.
find your 5 minute glam.
Somebody type that. Find
Hmm.
your 5 minute glam look.
And I want you to do this because I want to see you watch your confidence grow. Like I want to see how much better you feel. Like literally it's true. Like when they're saying like, "Hey, I got to put my face on." It's just like
Mhm,
in the game when a guy's like, "I get my game face on," or "I got to
mhm.
put my poker face on." There's always many faces. But when you find your comfortable one that's 5 minutes that you can always go to, it's a no-brainer. You believe in yourself when you're walking out the door, and it's just like, I'm ready. And
Right.
that's just how it is. It's the same thing. I take beauty business very serious, just like any other business, because
Yeah.
people are watching you. You're selling yourself. Like, are you beautiful? Do you have your hair done? Like, why would I want to get my lashes if yours aren't done? Like, it's common sense. Like, why
Well,
would I want to
my
dress?
hair
I
color,
never
so
see
her
you with a
hair don't be
dress.
done. The Atlanta don't care. Her hair don't be done. I be looking at her. I be like, you better be glad you can do my hair good because you don't look like you can do hair.
Right. You're second guessing it. You're like, I don't know if I should let you touch me.
Girl.
But I think about that, and so for me, I think about how I judge. Like, we love to say like we don't judge people, but we do. And so it's like, if you judge, what do you think people are saying about you? Like, that's what, and I know they hate to say that, like, oh, you shouldn't care about what people think, but you have to build your own confidence up because someone's always looking to tear you down. Like,
Right.
it's the world. And so that's just what I say, you know. That's my take. 5 minute glam.
So looking ahead, what are your goals for your boutique and your family? And how do you envision your journey continuing as a military wife and mother? How much longer do your husband got?
He
Is he
has
gonna retire?
he's gonna retire for sure. I know he's a lifer. Okay, he's all in. He's MSG now, and he's probably going to sergeant major school soon, and he's got roughly, I want to say, 4 to 5 years, right?
Oh,
But
that's gonna go by fast.
that's gonna go by so fast, and like he can say he wants to keep going, like even though they say like 4 or 5 years, he
Right.
can.
He can go at least 25 if he
Yeah,
keep.
he'll be 42. It's like super young still. He has his master's in business as well, so I mean he's my second in command when it comes to glamo anything. So yeah, for me, I would say I definitely want to see Glamo have a second location. If I
Yeah.
could say what I wanted within the next, 3 to 5 years, it would be expansion. But before expansion, definitely get a hone on, hopefully being the director of Hope County pageant system here because I'm with the Miss Fayetteville committee. So
Mhm.
I would love to be able to be like, yep, she's the one. That's her. You have to go through her through Hope County if you want to get to Miss North Carolina.
Wow, Kina.
Yeah, so I'm about to have a really big pageant on July 3rd
Oh,
here.
oh, where at?
It's going to be at the Robert A. Wright Agriculture Center at 6 p.m. It's
Text,
free. Y'all come out.
text me. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's
Do
going to
I get to
be.
dress up too? I just gotta
ev-
wear big.
you can wear whatever
You
you
know
want,
I
honey.
like to show out.
You can step. You can step. I'm not. You know me. I'm glam. I love when people give me the most. So
Nell, you
I'm
coming? I'm coming.
yeah. I'm gonna be the director, and it's the first one, and I'm just hoping that the community accepts what I'm trying to do here because if so, I can see myself really growing that. So, yeah, I'm hoping that that expands, the pageant side expands, and you know, I don't know. I want, if I could say in the future what I really would want, and I'm just going to speak it now, it'll be a lot of land with the barn dominium so I can have an event space. And on the top would be where you can also buy gowns and stuff like. So
Hmm.
it's taking what I have already to the next level because now you can have your wedding there.
Wow.
So the bridal suite, the groom suite, all nine. If you want to have your party there, like whatever. You want to have a military ball there, perfect. Whatever. I just want an event space with what I do. That will take away so much transportation stuff that I got to worry about when I'm trying to have my team go with me to
Hmm.
do weddings and things like that. It will solve a lot of issues with that, and it would bring in a lot of capital. Have you just Googled how much it costs to have your wedding at like a nice place like that? It's like 10,000.
I'm about to say it's got to be 10 and above.
Yeah, like small ones down home, like where we're from, it's like 5,000 on an off day, like a Monday through Thursday wedding. And
Mhm.
then if you want a Friday through, Sunday or whatever, you're talking about, 10, 12,000, one pop.
And then
Where
if you get, and then you got your mom. I don't know. She can decorate. Y'all, that's all in the family. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
my mom is to come when I say gifted beyond measure with her
talking about?
hands and how she can just make something out of nothing. Truly, I've seen her do that my whole life. And that's inspired me to be like, okay, well, I've seen my mom do it and just do it, and you can learn as you go. That's how my mom has always been like, I'll try it and you let me know if you don't like it. And that's just where I that's my motto, and that's how I do with my customers as well. It's just like, hey, you let me know if you don't like it, girl. We'll figure it out. But truly just listen to your customer what they want and then trying to exceed their expectations. My mom always exceeds her expectations when it comes to like if you give her an amount of money or your budget, what you're working with, she's always going above and beyond what you thought she could do. So that's taught me to make sure I do my best so then come back and then want to tell others and,
Right.
have a good attitude, all that. My mom has a great attitude with customers, how she speaks to people, just customer service A1. So I learned a lot of business talk on the phone by my mom, hearing her talk about what wedding she was going to do. My mom had me washing plates and all those dishes from those weddings. And I was just like, that's not my calling. Like, I should be doing their hair and makeup because they look beat. I was back there like, oh, girl, who is doing your makeup now? You guys are worried about the wrong thing. You're worried about the wrong thing. That dress is
Oh
hideous.
my God.
It's giving David's Bridal 1992. And you're over here worried about a charcuterie tray? Like, it used to just make me so mad.
Kita, you crazy.
I'm not
So,
kidding. I'm so serious.
Lenora wants you to provide the information again for July 3rd.
Yes. Okay. You guys are going to make me drop the whole thing in the chat.
It,
I wonder
please.
how can I? Let's see. It says chat with everyone. Let's see if I can. But yeah, so that's me. But I don't know. I think that overall, look, my mom she used to decorate 5,000 to 10,000. Yeah, I'm telling you, big weddings. Do you remember Bear Creek Association, where my
Yeah.
grandpa was the bishop at?
Mm-hmm.
Huge black weddings. You remember those?
Yeah.
Huge weddings.
That's
So
more than 1,000.
I'm telling you, honey, I do not miss that. You understand? Event planning is not me. I have so many brides that are always asking me about that. I'm like, no, babe. But I can help you everything else.
Everything
Maybe I
but
should
that.
outsource. Maybe I should outsource that.
You should have them working under you. You
Yeah,
get a
exactly.
percentage of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I see like people are commenting through Facebook too. So maybe I just need to drop it through Facebook.
Yeah, do Facebook and do your mom can type it on Facebook and whoever's on.
Oh yeah.
So
So
now,
tag Miss Carolina Royalties the event, mom. You can drop the link to the event right there. That'd be perfect.
but I'll put it under this. I'll put it in the if nobody do it, Lenora, I'll put it in the chat when we
Yeah.
finish.
And then so July 3rd is the pageant. July 10th, we have our rehearsal, and the 11th is the actual fashion show at the Paramount Theater in Goldsboro. And I need everybody. I
So what do
need
you want me to come to, the 3rd or the 10th, the
that's what
11th?
I'm over here like.
She Lenora probably go to the one on the 3rd because she live in Fayetteville. But Goldsboro, which one?
Goldsboro is a fashion show, and you
So I
know,
can be at that one.
I'm telling you, bet anyone, Auntie, I'm with it.
I'm only gonna be at one. Which one you want me?
It's up to you. It's up
I'm
to
coming from Atlanta.
you.
July
It's
the
up to
11th.
Yeah,
Your mama said July the 11th, so I'm gonna
that's
go
what
with
she said.
you.
Cause she decorating. She said, "I want you to come see all this work I'm doing." No, but the thing with the fashion show is that it's not. It's regular everyday people. It's church people. It's not what
Okay.
people probably thinking when they're thinking a fashion show. Like in my mind, I think about Charlotte Scene. I think about fashion shows I've actually been in, where like it's a true fashion that you've never seen. It's from a designer and it's
Yeah,
like runway.
like anchors and stuff walking down the
Okay. Period. Balenciaga's like I'm thinking that, and no, that's not what that's gonna be. Like
So what they modeling?
it's in a theater, but like if you look up the fashion show of what they've had in the past, it's
Mm.
just people coming out with what they feel is their expression of that theme, if that makes sense. So you really have no control.
I get what
You
you.
really have no control. It's not like it's my designs that's on the runway, because then I'll be like, boom, 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 everybody come out.
Nell want me to come to the 11 because more families is gonna be there. I get okay. I'm gonna come see the family. Y'all make sure y'all
Yes.
cook if I'm coming.
Wait, now grandma's about to get mad.
I'm
It's not.
coming. Cook, please. That's what I love going home. I get spoiled so bad. Let me call cousin Aunt Jan, say, cook me some spaghetti, please.
Look,
Aunt
put in your
May,
special request right now.
strawberry
Listen,
cake.
every time I come home, grandma always asks what I want, and I made. They're always handing me a plate with something to go. And I love that for me because I have been gone.
Yeah,
Like being a military spouse, you miss
yeah,
the food.
yeah.
And food is such a vital importance.
We
It's
love to eat.
vital.
We love to eat.
Some good
Oh,
country
them
food.
that
What?
moms your grandma made for Christmas. Oh my God,
Girl,
I'm still thinking about it.
don't even. And then the trays with the heat things underneath makes you really feel like you care about me that my food is hot. I love that for me. And the punch.
Oh God. She said cousin
Punch.
Jazz meatloaf. And her fried chicken. All of them can cook fried chicken down there. Every
We're all
last
big backs family.
in
Those of you who
Eureka.
are not part of the Reed
Everybody
family,
in Eureka. I don't know about outside Eureka, but everybody in Eureka.
Reed, Fleming,
I s-
Hodges, Hill, everybody, descendants, we're big
that-
backs. We can
yeah,
cook. Also visit Hill's Chicken and Waffles in Florida. We have a family restaurant.
I want to go there too. Okay, Keena, tell everybody where they can find you if they want to find you on social media because we're about to come to a close because I have to watch the NBA draft.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me hurry up. Here's my business pitch. We are Glam Society Bridal and Formal Wear, located at 8140 Fayetteville Road, Rayford, North Carolina 28376. You can find us at www.glamosociety.com, and of course follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Glamos Society.
So, all right, all 228 of y'all, thank you for joining us. We are of Glamo Society. Go check her out in Rayford. I'm going on September the 17th. She's going to glam me. So if you see me at the gala, she's the one that did my glam for the night. Um, anything else you want? You said everything. You talked about how you got to grow with your business. Every level you had to change to be what your business was requiring of you. You talked
Yeah.
about how had some you had to put some pause on some people, but we came back.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that. But anyway,
I'm not proud of that, by the way.
you are a mother, a military wife, and an educator, and own your own business. Keena, you doing it. And I just want to applaud you.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Amazing.
so much. I really appreciate you guys, and just even asking me these questions. I was kind of nervous, but just be myself, like, and that's what I tell everybody. Just be yourself. Like, even if you are, worrying about like, should I put myself on the front line, being a business owner, do it. Don't
Do it.
stop, just do it. Take a risk. There's always going to be a risk in anything. So just be willing to do what you can and just be passionate about it. Be willing to help people and just keep going forward. But it's going to be challenging, but it's fun. It's a journey. It's a roller coaster ride.
Oh, I love my niece, y'all. I'm gonna see you on July the 11th. I saw Nell say that
Yeah.
family reunion is Saturday, but I I won't be there Saturday because I'm gonna be at the FIFA Fan Fest. But I'll see y'all.
Soccer. Oh my gosh, Carmen would love to be there.
She would love. They have the FIFA Fan Fest here in Atlanta, and it is so good. I hate I was working when y'all was talking about coming here,
Yeah,
but
she would
it's
love that.
on all month. And
Yeah.
well, it's been going on for 2 months. It's gonna be going on for 2 months. And
Hmm.
tomorrow they have Haiti and Morocco, and they're gonna have a parade.
Oh
And so
wow, yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna be lit. That's totally fine.
She said you're gonna be lit. Don't be telling my business.
I'm
All
so
right,
jealous.
so I love you, Keena, and you have a good night.
All right.
Thank you all for staying with me. I'm about to go watch the NBA draft. My niece is so amazing. This has been Put a Pin in It Conversation with Elisa. I am Elisa, and I hope to see you on next Tuesday.
Put a pin in it, put a pin